right, so welcome back to Kate's Giving. Today we're going to be doing a room tour of my makeup room. As you can see, it's not the prettiest, but it's practical and it works for me. This is what I've been working with since we moved in April of 2022, and we're just about to move into our hopefully permanent house. Hopefully this is the last time we'll be moving, at least for a very long time. So I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a kind of room tour, recording tour before I pack all this stuff up and set up a new location, which will also be interesting, and I'll eventually do a room tour of that because it'll be my tiniest filming area. But anyway, this place was definitely a kind of downsizing from what I had at my last house. But here's just a quick look. Let me go ahead and back up so you guys can see kind of what we're working with from a distance. So this is the entrance to my closet, and yes, there's wires. We'll get to that in a minute. But this is the entrance to my closet. When we moved in here, there's racks here and here where it was like a nice big walk-in closet. And so basically I just consolidated all my clothes to right there, utilized a lot of up here for putting my stuff, have a little shelf for shoes, sorry about the dirty clothes, and yeah, turned this walk-in closet into my filming / makeup room for YouTube, and also the place I get ready every day, obviously. So yeah, I've kind of literally just kind of put it together, very hodgepodge here, but I knew this wouldn't be anything permanent, so I didn't want to buy a lot of stuff or do anything too crazy, just because, like I said, we were only going to be here a couple of months and we're about to move. So I'm glad I didn't do anything too crazy, but I've moved around a little bit since moving in, but this is what it's been like for the past 2-3 months, and it's definitely my favorite setup. Works really well. So let's go back to those wires. These wires go out to an extension cord that goes to my bathroom sink because there are no plugs in this room, which was a little bit of an obstacle at first. So that was definitely something I had to overcome. So I have extension cords coming this way and also around this way. Hopefully I'm not making y'all dizzy, but it's just kind of snaked all along here for the 2 backlights to my backdrop. And then also, trying to move slow here, the 2 lights on either side of me when I record, and then the ring light. I don't think this is my favorite setting because I wanted light high up to shine down on me and 2 that were a little bit lower. But next time I move, I'm definitely going to play around with it because I feel like this light, when I get close to do my eye, like close-up eye pictures, it kind of, I don't know, it's just not in the right spot. So definitely going to play around with it. But it was so close to me moving, I was just like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna leave this there. My camera, I actually bought one of these little like mounts for the wall, and I'm actually might even be buying some for these guys as well, because like I said, I'm going to be moving into an even smaller place. But I bought this mount because it pushed my camera back even more, because before I always had it on a tripod, that guy down there, but it would bring my camera up probably like 6 inches, because once you set the tripod up, I could only put it so close to the wall. So I bought this, and it puts it nice, nice and close to the wall. That way it gives me more space here when I'm recording, just to be a little bit farther away. Really like that. Definitely looking forward to having that at the new place. And I like how it just takes less off the floor of, tripping and stuff like that. So I'll probably be looking into maybe something like that for this. Or also I was looking into a bar I can put kind of at the top of my closet, and then I can attach them to it so that they hang down, and that'll also free up space on the floor, because these 2, they do take up some space, as does the ring light with the stands. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. So yeah. Let me see, where do we want to go? I don't want to be too all over the place. Let's go ahead and just kind of start here, and we'll work our way around the room. Does that sound good? Trying to go slow here. I really am not trying to make y'all dizzy. Okay, so this is my pile. Oh, sorry, a random hanger on the door. This is my pile of stuff I decluttered. I really need to post on Mercari, but it's been so busy, I might have to wait till December or the new year, especially with Kate's Giving going on. I'm sure I haven't made much progress on that. And there's a lot of stuff, so I think I'm going to also bundle it together to kind of help move it out. That is my little pile of reusable like cotton rounds, and this is a little baggie I can throw into the wash. So I leave it there, and then when it gets full or I'm running low, which I keep them in there, I'll just throw them in there, zip it up, and throw it in the wash. And that one's a Sigma brush cleaner. I need to wash it. It's like a silicone one. I really like it. It just gets dirty, and then I feel like it definitely needs to be cleaned more often than my little round brush cleaners, which I'll show you in a minute. So anyway, that's everything. This little corner, there is the little tripod that I put there. I use it when I do my decluttering videos, but I don't really need to use it every day now. And then these guys, I'll link them where I bought them, as well as this guy. All on Amazon is where I got it. And then this is my everyday makeup table. So this is my mirror. I have a Simple Human mirror, but it actually broke, and Simple Human was really great. They said, hey, it's broken, we can't fix it. So they gave me credit to buy a new one because they're out of stock of their mirrors. So I'm waiting for it to get back in stock, and then I'm gonna buy a Simple Human mirror because I really do miss the Simple Human mirror, the lighting, everything is such a nice mirror. But anyway, this will do for now, and it's definitely dusty in here. Let's not talk about that. This little drawer system is for new makeup that's like I'm trying to test to kind of get my thoughts on before I kind of put it with all my other makeup, just so I have it kind of right up here and I can remind myself like, oh yeah, that's new, I need to use that and see my thoughts on it. And once I have my thoughts on it, then I throw it over with my all my other makeup. And then up here, this is a new lipstick that I just used today and I didn't put it away, so it's here. Extra battery, a lip balm, a random earring that my daughter lost in this room, so we leave this one here, so whenever we do find that one, we know where the pair is. Another lip oil, cotton pads that I've used, reusable cotton pads that I use, but they're not super dirty, so I put them up here to reuse. This, honestly, I've just been meaning to throw away. That's the only reason it's here. Is went to one of the highlighters from Kaleidos. A day moisturizer that I'm testing, and then this is a makeup, what is it called? Like a little makeup water thing. Makeup remover, cleansing water that I like to use after I do my eyes and before I do my face, just to clean off all of the eye makeup. Yeah, and then we have brushes, my other camera lens. The camera lens I have now is a different one. I'll link it down below, and then that is just whatever came with it was like the kit lens that came with my, what is this? Let's see if we can zoom in. EOS Rebel T5i. There you go. But anyway, we got bunch of brushes. That's water for my water activated liner. That is the little brush cleaner I use, especially if I use a brush and it's just a little bit dirty. I'll just brush it in there and either stick it back in for another day or, you know, dip into it another color. These two, this is kind of like new brushes and then new liners I'm testing, and these are my other liners or liners that I've already tested and I know I like, that type of thing. This is my little, what do you call, to focus my camera. I can hold it down halfway and it focuses, or I can click it and I'll take a picture. And then this other one is if I want to bring my laptop in and be like a bigger viewfinder, instead of looking at that tiny thing, I can set my laptop up here. This is just a reflector to try to help bring light and make sure there's no shadows when I'm doing tutorials and stuff like that. So it shines kind of up on my face, or that's what they tell me. This stack is my next testing the last 5 palettes, or reviewing the last 5 palettes that I've tried. So I put it here to remind myself which ones I'm focusing on so I can get a video on it. And then the rest of the palettes that I need to test, I've already kind of like dipped my toes into, so I need to finish testing. They're all right there. This is a little stand along with my microphone, and it just sits right here, and I kind of push it back underneath my clothes so it's protected. But yeah, this is the microphone I use and I really like it. It's definitely improved my audio in my videos for sure, and it just kind of, I had to buy an extender so that it would reach all the way to my camera, and then this little thing to put it on, and I'll stick it out here and kind of point it this way when I'm doing a video where I sit back here. Or if I'm doing a tutorial, I'll kind of put it up and stick it right underneath my camera so I'm not too close and it catches the audio well. Like I said, in here I have extra brush cleaners, extra Bluetooth little headphone, more of these little guys that are clean, ready to go, something to put my hair back if I want to. Oh yes, and my son put all of these in here, so I get to go and reorganize that. Lash curler, just my miscellaneous little tweezers, whatnot, all sorts of random things are in here, but nothing too crazy in there. It's kind of just like, yeah, extra hair tie, random drawer, whatnot. Oh, and I found some brushes apparently that are dirty, so I'll have to stick those there so I can go clean them. This thing needs a wash. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Okay, so over here, this is actually a board that, let me think. We had for my kids, we still have the bottom to it, but it basically went to like a train table or a car table, and then you could put this on top to just make it a regular table. So that's what we would always use it as, but with the move and all that, we have stuff all over the place, and this was just hanging around the garage, and I was like, you know what? I can use that. So I put it on all these boxes. These boxes are full of my maternity clothes, because I no longer need them. And before, when I was pregnant, these were full of my regular clothes, which are now up here that I can fit them again. But anyway, so I just put it on there. I had to take a couple makeup palettes and stick them under there to kind of prop it up because this box is a little bit short. But that is what gave me this table that puts my entire makeup collection right next to where I get ready in the morning. So I'm able to use my entire makeup collection, or not use the whole thing. That would be a lot on your face in a day, but I'm able to access it. So those are all of my foundations. This is my cream, bronzers, highlighters, and blushes. Those are like more tinted moisturizers and BB creams, powders, loose and pressed, primers and moisturizers, lipsticks that I'm kind of testing. They're newer. I'm using them a lot, so I keep them there. Mascaras. This I will link down below. This is handmade by a friend of mine. She makes beautiful, beautiful cups. I'll link her if you want to check it out. She always has stuff for sale, and she's going to set up an Etsy shop someday. She's pregnant right now, so no pressure to her right now. But whenever she does set up an Etsy shop, definitely highly recommend. She creates, like, they're just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Okay, back to the video. Sorry, got distracted. This is a little drawer system that has, let's see, brow products, liners. These are glitter primers. This is my regular eye primers and liquid glitter products. Over here I have highlighters and blushes, bronzers, and concealers. And then all of this is lipsticks. And then these are like spray face stuff. Obviously, I don't know. However I said that didn't sound very intelligent. Anyway, like setting sprays. This is setting powder, setting like a spray primer. All that type of stuff. I put that right there just so I remember to use it, and they're bulkier, so I like setting it out here. And then a mirror from Odin's Eye that I use whenever I want to take like a multi-chrome picture of my eye makeup. It's a nice tiny mirror, so I can put it right next to my face. It's nice and round, so it just works really well. This is a pile of Give Me Glow products. Obviously, I'm going to do a Give Me Glow ranking, so that's why it's all there, so I can remember to do it. This little box down here is full of makeup that I don't recommend. Need to do a video on that as well. Like, I've just used them and had a horrible experience with them, basically. Let's see what else. This is here because my son would drop eyeshadow on my carpet, so I try to keep it handy so I can do it right away. This is honestly junk and miscellaneous stuff I'm not ready to get rid of because, like I said, I'm not staying in this house permanently. So this is like other type of lighting, extension cords, cleaner stuff for my camera, extra storages for brushes and whatnot. So I'm just putting it onto there, and then I can sort through it after we move into our official place, and I can decide if I need to keep it or not. This is all new makeup, new palettes, and new makeup, backup makeup, that type of thing. Just put it back here to kind of see it and know what I have, so I am aware of it when I go to buy makeup or whatnot, or if I'm like running out of something, I can come and grab something new. And what else? We got palettes here, and palettes here. This is the baby monitor, and palettes here. And then let's see, this little corner over here is pigments, like loose pigments, and then water activated liners. Down here is lashes and magnetic lashes, but these are just regular lashes. And these are all my single eyeshadow palette collection, and each palette is kind of separated into different kind of color categories. As you can see, that's purple. And then, is that about it? Down there are shoes. I'm not going to give you a tour of my shoes. I'm not a shoe person, so I have the bare minimum. Oh yeah, this pile over here is all makeup I put over there because I think I've decluttered them, but I think I want to add them back to my collection. So I'm leaving them over there for a minute. I'm not getting rid of them. I'm kind of thinking through it. And then if I do decide to keep them after we move, I'm going to do a video and share that with you. But yeah, that's my I'm thinking about it pile. I think I have slight regrets over decluttering them. But anyway, yeah, and all this stuff I use, I need to get better items to prop it up, but basically it's just to prop it up so you can see the palettes better. So the next time I move and I set this up, I hope to do a better job, because this was definitely kind of just like thrown together, patched together job, but it got the job done. It gave me a nice backdrop for these videos. But anyway, I think that is pretty much the video, the room tour. I don't think there's anything else. Oh yeah, I forgot. This little pile down here is extra brushes that are all clean, ready to go, but I just obviously have a lot of brushes. I don't need them out, so I keep them down there, and whenever I have like a concealer brush that's dirty and I set it aside, I can just grab a new one there. That back there is like cross-stitch crafty type of stuff. I just don't have a good spot for it in this house, so I shoved it back there in the corner. That's like that contact paper that makes it look like marbling. That's what's back there. Baby wipes for arm swatches over there. And back here are all of my old organizers. So like more of these, more drawers and stuff. Again, I'm trying not to get rid of anything because I don't know with the new house if I'm going to need a different setup, if I'm going to want a different setup, if I'm going to want, you know, more of these, or if I'm going to use more just putting them on the shelves type of thing. So I just shoved it all in that corner. And once we move and I have my permanent setup, permanent location where we're not planning to move for a very long time, then I can go through that pile and just finally decide like, okay, what do I actually need to keep? What can I finally get rid of? And yeah, that is going to be pretty much the tour. I'll give you one more pass over. These are some of my favorite palettes that I just think are beautiful to look at. So that's why I like to have them up for display. I definitely am looking forward to redoing this and, you know, kind of changing it up because there's some new palettes I've been adding down here or over here that I'm like, I want them up here because they're also pretty. And then, oh, that's my face palette drawer, which honestly, I've been thinking about going through and decluttering them because I feel like I never do them. Or if I don't declutter them, I need to take them. Instead of putting them on display over there, put them over here so I actually use them. But anyway, that is going to do it for my filming studio, my tiny filming studio setup, and where I get ready every morning. So yeah, this is it. This is where I come in the morning to get ready before the kids wake up. And then this is where I film all of my YouTube videos. So I hope you guys found this video just entertaining. I don't know about helpful. Like I'll link all this stuff if you're at all curious of what I use and whatnot in my videos. I'll link it down below in the description box if you want to check it out. Like I said, I'm really happy with everything. I could probably find a better mic, better phone, better lighting, but this all worked for me, and none of them were too terribly expensive. They were all an investment for me, but not as expensive as some options that are out there. So anyway, yeah, that is going to do it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun looking at my makeup collection, and I look forward to having a new setup and trying to figure out my new location because like I said, it's going to be a bit challenging, but yeah, with all that said, that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you want to continue getting new videos from me or just new content from me, I'm over on Instagram as always. I'm LadyKD92 over there. Post reels, up close eye pictures. Y'all know the spiel. And yeah, with all that said, I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.